One Piece Books presents The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 9, by Aneko Yusagi. Performed by Matthew Bridges. Prologue: The Waves of Another World. The interdimensional Ganesha shadow roared and swung a weapon that looked like oversized Buddhist prayer beads at me. Ha! I blocked the attack with my shield, then grabbed his prayer beads out of the air. His weapon immobilized. The monster raged and roared even louder than before.
That was awesome. I guess that's why they called you the Shield Hero, eh, kiddo?
La'ar grunted next to me, while he fought another Ganesha. Awesome. I'm the Shield Hero. If I couldn't block an attack like that, what good would I be? I didn't feel like I had to explain myself to him, but it was true. Since I came to that new world, my main role in battle was to use my high defense rating to block the attacks of enemies. I guess I was sort of an exception. I should mention that I was currently in yet another world, one that lay on the other side of the dimensional rifts that accompanied the waves of destruction. Don't let your guard down. Pay attention, will you, boy?
Hey, kiddo, you better stop calling me boy.
If you keep calling me kiddo, I'm going to keep calling you boy. Just then, I got an even better idea, based on what I knew about his background. Maybe I should call you Nobunaga instead.
Hey, how did you know that Kizuna used to call me that?
I guess it fit pretty well. I'd have to remember to compliment Kizuna on her nicknaming skills. Mr. Naofumi, maybe you should stop with all the nicknames.
Ha 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 ha! Don't just laugh it off.
Then let me be more clear about it. Aren't I the one who named a king and princess trash and bitch?
You're worse than I thought, kiddo.
This is why you're so often misunderstood. It's true, though, isn't it? But you should tell him the circumstances around it, or he won't understand.
I know, kiddo. Well enough to figure that they had it coming.
You think you know everything. If he was going to understand something about me, I wished he'd start with something else. It was kind of depressing. Why did we have to talk about things like this? We were enemies up until a short while ago, but now we were on the same team, and already acting like old friends. But we were getting too comfortable, and I had to make sure we didn't forget the reason we were here in the first place. I'd better go over it all from the beginning. My name is Naofumi Iwatani. I was a typical otaku, college student back in Japan. One day, I went to the local library and found a book called The Records of the Four Holy Weapons. I started reading it, only to find myself actually summoned to the world it depicted, as one of the characters in the book, the Shield Hero. The people that summoned me asked me to lend them my strength to help save the world. And, well, a whole lot of stuff happened after that. La'ar, you understand Mr. Naofumi so well.
I know all sorts of people, so right from the get-go, I could tell that he wasn't a bad guy.
I'm the worst kind of guy.
Oh yeah? You think you're really tough, don't you?
Shut up. What was with this guy? By the way, the guy that was pretending to know all about me was La'ar. That was short for La'arkberg. I still didn't know his last name. He was an experienced adventurer in his late 20s. Generally, he was a pretty charming guy. He knew how to get people on his side. Sometimes he was a little childish, but that was probably just part of his charm. When we first met, he was wearing a set of light armor. But when we met up again, in this new world, he was dressed, I don't know why, like a member of the Shinsengumi. The style suited him, but I wondered which one was his usual look. After all, Glass wore a kimono, and Kizuna wore a haori over a Lolita-style.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?